Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Can a police officer legally refuse to take your report? The short answer is generally no, but the reality is a lot more complicated, and it's something every American should understand. Police departments almost universally have policies that require officers to take reports for alleged crimes. This is a fundamental part of their job. Taking a report creates an official record, helps law enforcement track crime statistics, and is often the critical first step for any investigation. It's also something you might need for an insurance claim or to get a protective order. So, if it's their job, why would an officer ever say no? Most of the time, what seems like a refusal is actually a redirection or a clarification. The first common reason is jurisdiction. If a crime happened in a different city or county, the officer you're talking to doesn't have the legal authority to investigate. They can't take the report. Instead, they must direct you to the correct police department for that area. Another major reason is when the issue is civil, not criminal. Disputes with a landlord, a breach of contract with a mechanic, or a neighbor dispute over a property line are typically civil matters. An officer will explain that the police can't intervene and that you'll need to handle it in civil court. They aren't refusing to do their duty, they're explaining the limits of their authority. An officer might also decline to write a formal crime report if the situation you're describing, while upsetting, doesn't actually violate a criminal law. Someone being rude to you, for instance, isn't a crime. But what if you are certain a crime was committed in their jurisdiction and the officer is still improperly refusing to take your report? You have several options. Your first step should always be to calmly and respectfully ask to speak with a supervisor, like a sergeant. A supervisor can overrule the officer or clarify the department's policy. If that's not possible, go directly to the police station and ask to file a report at the front desk. You should also document everything. Get the officer's name and badge number, and write down the date, time, and location of your interaction. If you believe an officer is deliberately neglecting their duty, this information is crucial for filing a formal complaint with the department's Internal Affairs Division or a civilian review board. Knowing your rights in these procedures can make a huge difference in a stressful situation. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more,